Okay, so the Adobe Shrine was completed last year, June, and we have 3 other projects that we need to complete in connection with the shrine that's dedicated to the goddess of the green movement. So in the back, we have a fire pit designed in the same tradition that was done in India 2nd and 3rd century BC in the form of an inverted triangle. And the inverted triangle represents the coming down of the divine, whereas the upward triangle is who we are when we sit by the fireplace, by the fire pit, and we're doing the fire offerings. Then our body forms an upward triangle. And the fire and the offerings go into a fire, which is located into an inverted triangle. So we are reaching up to the divine in our triangle, and the divine answers in the form of the lower triangle. And Tom Gallagher here is working on making the fire pit in the similar fashion that was done 2nd and 3rd century BC. So here we are at the location of the fire pit, and I had just dug a mock triangle, downward inward triangle, pointing to the shrine here, and requested Tom that we use 36 bricks. And the reason for 36 is because in what's called the Sankhya philosophy or the Sankhya doctrine in India, we talk about 36 tattvas or principles or building blocks that went into the actual making of the universe. So that's why we are using 36 bricks. And when he asked me how high do I want it, I said 5, 7, 9 are great numbers, but 5 is the best for fire. 5 is a sacred number for the divinity of fire called Agni. So, and that's why I asked him to do 5 and 36. Okay, Tom, now you can tell how you went about figuring out what to do.
Okay. Well, with the triangle here, we enlarged the triangle a little bit. I made a template out of some cardboard that was 36 inches by 36 inch by 36 inch triangle. Dug out the fire pit deep enough around the corners to pour a footing. Then that was done yesterday, so now that the footing has set up, I've laid the template back on top of the footing, and I'm now laying out the bricks. Because it's a triangle and the bricks are rectangle, we need to make some cuts on the corners. And so that's what I'll be doing today, is laying in the bricks, cutting the corners. The first row, the bricks will be one particular design or pattern. Then the second row, it'll be a different pattern to have the bricks on center. And then that pattern repeats itself up 5 bricks high. The first 4 rows of bricks will be vertical on their side because it's a narrow pit, but then at the top we will lay the brick horizontally so that there can be some writings done on top of the bricks when they have the ceremonial situations that are going to go on here.